Brother Yusuf Baum to introduce NICE Global, and NICE Tanzania is part of NICE Global. So my presentation will start with all of us to understand our core value. For your information, NICE Tanzania, through the partnership of NAMA Foundation and Qiblatein Cyprus, has tried to sustain this investment which has been done by NAMA Foundation for almost more than 7 years through the human capital development by establishing the so-called NICE Global as part of one of the 3 countries. So NICE Global is in the same mission as you understood from our same mission of NICE Tanzania. I will share with you this mission later, but let me start with our core value. NICE Global, we are not new, but we have tried to rebrand ourselves and is telling to leverage the impact as we have inherited it from NAMA Foundation, the investment for the future sustainability, but now we are focusing for investment much on the impact. So we are guided by 4 to 5 core value. One of it is to be impactful, creating the value, generating opportunity, promoting equity and diversity, but also through the participation and partnership. So these are the core values which has made the initiative for the NICE Global to continue the mission as we started with the NICE mission. So now our mission is to offer the new innovative solution to empower the local communities for the sustainable impact. And in this, we hope, inshallah, will lead us to the vision of creating a sustainable and positive impact for local communities. We are global, but we are focusing on local. NICE Global, we are guided by the following theory of change. By the way, this is the same theory of change of which NICE, all the NICEs we are working through by starting with the, to know the roots, issues in our institution of which we are working. Through NAMA Foundation, we are working in education and the third sector. And we will be also moving on, but also to add the other sectors as well. So we are starting with what we have in package from NAMA Foundation, of which we always start with the need assessment. Our journey starts with the need assessment, and then we create and design products for solving or, servicing a certain issue or opportunity in a particular institution or organization we are working with. And then, through the design and solution, we do the training and capacity building. This is our core and major part of most of us, you know us through the training and capacity building program. We have a lot of trainers, we have a lot of coaches, we have a lot of mentors, we have a lot of facilitators in different areas, but we our more competent area is in education and also the civil society empowerment. So we are not only through the training and capacity building, we also do mentoring and coaching to sustain the training and capacity building program of which we are doing. And not only that, we are also coming back for those who are working with NICE Tanzania, they understand. For those who are working with NAMA Foundation, they understand. We come every month, at least once, at your institution to monitor, to evaluate if the initiative is going as we targeted. So we are also doing the monitoring and the evaluation. So NICE Global, we have inherited the same theory of change. For us, we believe that this is the way to get the change we believe. So far, through NICE Global, we have done the following impact. Through our social and third sector support, we have reached more done 60. Now it's more than 60 because this data was based on March. Now it's more than 60. Civil society organization and the NGOs. But also we have designed from our initial program of consultants for change until the last one of the sustain. And now we are going maybe to design more, but we have more than 20 program and solution projects of which we have done so far, and we are capable and the competence in doing so. But we have impacted more than 1,000 individuals and leaders through our third sector and social impact program. Not only that, but also in education, we have done much. We have, through all three NICEs, Indonesia, Kyrgyzstan, and Tanzania, we have reached more than 95 education institutions, and we have impacted more than 4,300 school employees. Most of them are the teachers and the leaders, but not only that, the ultimate objective of the education institution is the students. So we have impacted more than 100,000 school children, which has been impacted so far. This is in a nutshell from the NICE Global. As I mentioned, our footprint is on the 3 countries. Tanzania is one of them, but we are in Indonesia as well as Kyrgyzstan. So now from the education to third sector support, we have expanded and we are looking to expand. But so far we are targeting to make this as our core and focus areas, of which now we have integrated agriculture, environment, digital, renewable resources, financial inclusion, manufacturing, employment, but not to forget about our core competence area of third sector support and education. So by saying so, we look forward, to work with most of the organizations who are focusing on this as the next global. And why this? Because these are major of the now global agenda. Education being on the leading part of it, and the third sector by means of the NGO being the catalyst to run majority of this. That's why I think NAMA Foundation has decided to focus, and they are still focusing. Let's not confusing. NAMA Foundation is still focusing on the third sector support and also education support, but they will come to tell us more later. So through NICE Global, we are now working as the social enterprise. Some of us can see as the NGO, some of us can see as the company, but we are both. We are working as the social enterprise, focusing on impacting the society, but also investing for the future sustainability by imposing some of it. Let me tell you the story behind NICE Global. You see, NAMA Foundation, as most of you has get this way, that NAMA Foundation might not be for these 3 countries for the for the entire life. So they decided to leave something in the footprint before they leave. So together with the 007 they decided to establish NICE Global, bringing new energy people to centralize the effort through Tanzania, Kyrgyzstan, and the other countries as well later. So they decided to establish this entity called NICE Global, where our headquarters is in Indonesia, Jakarta, with the objective of helping and boosting the people well-being through enhancing capability and communicating the vital services. So this is the major objective for the establishment. And our program and services so far, NICE Global, we are still doing like what NICE we were doing initially, and we are looking to add more and creating more value on what we were doing. So what we are doing is still, we are doing the consultation. So NICE Global is a consulting organization. We are also doing the assessment, quantitative and qualitative. We are also doing monitoring and evaluation like we mentioned. So NICE Global is also doing the research and the evaluation activity as well. But also we are still focusing on our major and core program of training and the capacity building. So far this is our portfolio, because NICE Global is inherited the whole portfolio of NICE Tanzania, Indonesia, and Kyrgyzstan. So now even our portfolio is big. We are doing still project management. We have our program. Tanzania, some of us know about the Prime, and in the other project management program, we are doing leadership projecting so far, and we are still doing this with the NAMA Foundation, because NAMA Foundation is still our strategic stakeholder, and we are also doing the financial and organizational sustainability. We have a lot of programs, and some we have started to do, like sustain, field manage, and so on. We are also doing the consultants. We have a pool of renowned consultants. I've seen here, some of them, they are here. And we are also doing the volunteer program. And we are going to leverage, because initially we did this, and then now we are looking to add more to this. So this is what we are supporting, but we are looking also to support more on the CSO development and organization development as well. So in education as well, we are doing the staff development, like teachers training, leadership training, school improvement program, parenting, counseling and guiding and counseling, student development. We have still this program on our portfolio. So for those who are thinking maybe the coming of NICE Global will leave them alone, so it's not like that one. We are still together, and we will still move together, so we are not going to leave someone behind. And for your information, we are going to add some more people. So let me draw you back to NICE Tanzania. NICE Tanzania is part of NICE Global now. And so far we have reached more than 14 regions. And we are working with you, I think, through our major program of NAMA Foundation. And now we are looking to work also with the other organizations. And so far we have reached these regions, and we are looking to expanding more, maybe through other partners as well. But the portfolio of NICE Tanzania so far is as follows. We have impacted, and by impacted I mean we have started with this organization for almost like 5 years now. We are communicating and contacting with them, making sure they are impacted. So far we have reached more than 15, but to mention 15 have fully impacted, and this is through NAMA Foundation a big effort. We have supported more than 132 leaders and staff through our program, of which 40-something% is from this support. And on education as well, we have impacted more than 25. But to mention, in the schools which we have grown with them, it's 25 education institutions, and we have impacted more than 5,000 children so far. And the employees 620, and even the parents we have reached in our program. So let me, take this opportunity, because we have a very limited time, to share with you the journey for the NAMA Foundation, and slightly what NAMA Foundation has impacted in our country so far. But I hope most of you have access to small report which we have prepared in our table. Maybe let me ask Brother Rashid and maybe Brother Isa to distribute these reports, and then we can go through together. Brother Isa, can you help me to distribute? Yes. Okay. So, so far, NAMA Foundation has started to work in Tanzania from 2017, and through NICE Tanzania and the majority of the stakeholders from 2017 toward today. And inshallah, we hope they are going to continue to work with us. Their strategies are in 3 areas: sustainable impact and organizational excellence, as well as financial effectiveness. And it has impacted much in the 3 countries, Indonesia, Kyrgyzstan, and Tanzania, with through education and as well as third sector support. In Tanzania, NAMA Foundation, because they are our major stakeholders, we have reached more than 14 regions, most of which is in Zanzibar and Dar es Salaam, and we have impacted so far a lot of teachers, students, and by saying so, this is not through NICE only. It is through NAMA Foundation partners, to mention the few from Zanzibar and also the few from Dar es Salaam and other stakeholders as well, of which majority we are here. NAMA Foundation has done a lot in education, and as I mentioned, part of this intervention, 76% have been invested in education by empowering the education institution, student development as well as teachers development, and 23% has been invested on the third sector support and human capital development. So far NAMA Foundation has done a very big impact in these two sectors, and I think majority of you we are beneficiary of NAMA Foundation, and we feel proud to hear and to meet with NAMA Foundation through the impact which they have done to ourselves. I will mention a few of our program of which NAMA Foundation has created for the future change making. And I'm saying this in front of the CEO of NAMA Foundation. At a time whenever they are going, to give us moral or to feel us to expand to others, they need to understand that they have created the following future change making. By starting with our program of consultants for change, for C4C, for sure, the CEO of NAMA Foundation, Dr. Saleh Baraka Baziadi, you have created, I think, more than 20 full, well-equipped consultants, of which they are working fully in consultant. This is from our data and background. But also we have some junior consultants as well, of which we have created through the other program, like the CLP program. We have done the impact for more than 170 young leaders, and also we have done a lot in our Bright. We feel like we have created a lot of changes through our Bright program. More than 3,000 students have been impacted in 21 schools through our Bright Student Empowerment Program. This is again the investment for the future and the future change makers we have created. Not only that, but also the ACT project, of which NAMA Foundation, you have invested on creating the social change makers through the idea of social enterprise and the project design and development. So far, we have impacted more than 580 students and also 40 teachers through this project. Not only that, but you have also invested through the NAMA Fund, Edu, Loan, Education, Scholarship, and Sponsorship, more than 100 students in Tanzania through different organizations. Most important is you have created, the very good job on empowering the leaders through the education institution and also the civil society organizations through our two major projects of Edu Lead in education sector and also the CSO Lead in civil society organization. Not only that, all these organizations, especially the civil society organization, they are managing fund, they are working with the project of which needs money. So you have also invested on the financial management support project through the FinManage, of which still is going, as well as also the sustain project, of which this CSO, they need to focus on the fundraising on its own and leveraging the income generating project, as well as the more in fundraising. Not only that, through the education program of the school improvement project, you have left the footprints through the institutional development. I think some of you are aware in our institution, NAMA Foundation has done much in ICT changes. And to tell this story, actually, in 2 years or 3 years ago, there are some of the schools which they didn't have even a single ICT equipment for the students. But as I'm speaking now, none of these schools have, they can say that we don't have like an ICT device for the student or a teacher. But through Nama Foundation now, the language is different. So more than 25 schools has been impacted so far. Not only that, but also Nama has invested on the equipping this organization with some initiative for their future investment on the income generating projects. So through the social loan projects. So this, to mention quickly, actually I think we have this small report you can go through on yourself, but much you can also take it from the Nice Tanzania social media, Nice Tanzania website, Nama Foundation website and social media. A lot have been done so far with the Nama Foundation.